Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. You're looking at me, and I'm holding this necklace up. And you're going, well, that's a nice, cute little necklace. Let me tell you a little story. This necklace, my wife and I got years ago, like right soon after we were married, we got it. And it says Mizpah on it, and it ties in with today's scripture. So this has got to be a great thing because it's in the scripture here. It's in the Bible, and let's read and see what this means. Okay, this is Genesis 31 verses 43 to 55. All right. Again, we're still talking about Laban and Jacob. This is still in the final confrontation between Laban and Jacob. We talked about yesterday how Laban had chased Jacob down and was all mad about him leaving, but God had spoke to him and said, don't harass him about that. But Laban said, but you stole my gods. And Jacob said, I didn't steal your gods. He said, look around. He couldn't find them. And Jacob then went off on him about how badly he had treated him. And we ended the episode yesterday where Jacob said, but God saw my hardship. Okay, he took care of me. He's always been watching out for me. So this is where this takes place right after this. So let's read here. Verse 43. Laban answered Jacob, the women are my daughters, the children are my children, and the flocks are my flocks. All you see is mine. Yet what can I do today about these daughters of mine, or about the children they have borne? Come, now let's make a covenant, you and I, and let it serve as a witness between us. He's deceived. No, they're not his. He sold his daughters to Jacob, okay, and the children would be Jacob's. So, kind of a crazy idea that he thinks it's his. So he's going, let's make a covenant between us. All of a sudden, he's wanting to make covenants here. He never made covenants before. He made promises that he broke. Verse 45. So Jacob took a stone and set it up as a pillar. He said to his relatives, gather some stones. So they took the stones and piled them in a heap, and they ate there by the heap. Laban called it Yager Shaluth. Wow, that's a word. And Jacob called it Gilead. Laban said, this heap is a witness between you and me today. That is why it is called Gilead. It may also be called Mizpah, because he said, may the Lord keep watch between you and me while we are away from each other. And you know what? That's what this necklace says. This necklace, it's actually in two pieces. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little hard to see here. But I have half of it, and my wife Myrna has the other half. And so if you put it together, it says this. And so let me read what it says. Here it is. May the Lord keep watch between you and me while we are away from each other. That sounds like a great thing. Oh, may the Lord keep watch between me and thee while we are away from each other. That's what that necklace says. Let's see. Let's keep reading here. If you mistreat my daughters, or if you take any wives besides my daughters, even though no one is with us, remember that God is a witness between you and me. What kind of craziness is this? Laban is all upset if Jacob takes more wives, yet Laban is the one that gave him more wives than what he actually wanted to start off with. Verse 51, Laban also said to Jacob, here is this heap, and here is the pillar I have set up between you and me. This heap is a witness, and this is a pillar of a witness, that I would not go past this heap to your side to harm you, and that you will not go past this heap and the pillar to my side to harm me. May the God of Abraham and the God of Nahor and the God of their father judge between us. So Jacob took an oath in the same of the fear of his father Isaac. He offered a sacrifice there in the hill country and invited his relatives to a meal. After they had eaten, they spent the night there. Early the next morning, Laban kissed his grandchildren and his daughters and blessed them. Then he left and returned home. Okay, so this Mizpah here, this necklace, is the Lord watch between thee and me and thee while we are away from each other. Okay, that looks and it sounds like a nice cutesy thing because it's in the Bible. However, when you read it in context, not so much. They're basically saying to each other, you're a crook, I'm a crook. The Lord's going to watch between, and Laban is saying this, the Lord watch between you and me so that, we don't be crooks to each other anymore. Okay. And they make this promise, like, you're such a bad guy that God's going to have to watch out for you. All right. So that's the way it's spelled out here. So this covenant is here a covenant, not because we love each other so much, but because we want to be away from each other, and you need to treat my daughters well, and you need to just stay away. Okay, so that's what the covenant ended up being, not the lovey-dovey thing of, oh, I miss you, and I hope to, that we'll meet again someday. Not like that at all. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Genesis. Mizpah.